Awesome. Fantastic. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
We are live, baby. We's live. Let me
So,
reload my YouTube to make sure we's live. I can
yeah.
find it. On the phone. We's live.
Hey,
Yay.
give it a minute to see if anybody
See
comes
if
in.
anybody shows up. I shall continue with my thumbnailing. Making a thumbnail. Rotate the image slightly. Here we go, rotate. And sticky in the corner there. And text. Bland Dave reacts. Yes, we have reached a new low. No, wait. Did I say that out loud? Oh dear. Tristan is here. Hello,
Hello.
Tristan. What's a good font for that? Fuck it, we'll do this one. Let's go with the YouTuberist of YouTube fonts. 50.
It's weird not having Tristan here with us.
Yes. Demi. Hello, Demi. Welcome
Demi
in.
Fraggle.
Welcome in.
I'm gonna be the one today. I'm gonna do the thing, Tristan. I'm gonna share the video.
Yes, see, he's learning. He's learning. Mm.
I set up a got out an old iPad with nothing on it as well. It says YouTube and Zoom.
Tristan said, "Where else would I be?" I don't know. Maybe you have a life. I don't know the insides and outsides of everything you do. I don't wish to presume that everyone is as lifeless as I am. Do the roar.
We have a thing where if anybody ever says "bear with me," we go "raw," and then you go, "You didn't, you bastards! You made me bear all on my own."
Ah. Okay.
Yes, please bear with us. We're just doing
Yes,
thumbnail
yeah.
things and
Yeah, that's just,
monetization things, and
yes, we're just doing all the housekeeping.
this
Get
was
rid of.
incredibly spur of the moment.
It was
That's
so
why
spur of the moment.
Nikki will be cross.
I enjoy the spur of the moment stuff. I confess. It's like, do you want to do this? Yeah, sure. Give me something to do. I've been trying to. I was working on my I said the other night I was going to do my Metasploitation theater, and I was researching the movie I intend to do, and I discovered that you can get a copy of the DVD, and it actually has like a massive behind the scenes thing.
Well, that's cool.
And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, oh, if I buy it, and then that'll take like a week to get here. And I don't think we actually have a DVD player in this house, which means it would probably have to wait till I get home. So I was getting a bit disenfranchised. And then I was like, oh, okay, fine. Well, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll have to, buy the DVD and find a new movie to do the video about. So I did find one, and I'm looking forward to it because it's awful. It's an awful movie. Well, it's not awful, but it has its moments. It's about a plane. It's about a heavy metal concert on a plane by a Marilyn Manson wannabe.
It does sound awful.
It is, it's kind of awful. It's kind of awful. But the guy who plays the sort of Marilyn Manson, the Timo Marilyn Manson, as I was thinking of him, he is an actual metal singer, and he was actually in a band. Apparently he died think 2010 or something like that. The film is it's from April 2001, and there's this one scene where they're going through metal detectors, and of course they're metalheads, so they're covered in metal and piercings. So of course the things are going off, and then the security guard is like waving the wand over them, and it's beeping all over the place. I'm like, what is even the point of this? Why are you persisting in this? Why is this scene here? It makes no sense. But hey, I wasn't expecting quality. Terry has arrived. Thank you,
Hello,
Terry.
Terry. I have a friend who's a magician,
Oh,
and we were
cool.
walking back from the pub one night, going to
Hmm.
his place, and we got stopped by the police. And
Mm.
it transpired they wanted him to empty out his pockets, and he was like, "Are you sure, guys? This is going to be pretty special."
I like where this is going.
But he had a custom tailored jacket, and he had like he's laid out on the police car bonnet like 30 different packs of cards, fucking spoons, balls of string.
Just pulls out a couple of doves, a hat randomly. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing there, Chester?" I love that. I love it.
He taught me how to do the spoon bending trick.
Oh,
You
okay.
wave your hand and it makes the spoon bend.
Right, yes, yeah.
I'll have to do it on here one day.
Mm.
So I've got a spoon in my pocket, which I sometimes do have.
You
No.
need we need Michael and his spoons.
Oh yeah.
Okay, slowly getting there. I'm trying to get the program to remove some of the text on her video, which it can be a bit hit and miss sometimes. Move text and replace with background. And sometimes it does it really well, and then sometimes it like just puts in weird. I was doing it because I was making a thumbnail for a video I planned to make, and I was trying to like get it to extend the background, and it drew like this weird like lamppost shape, and I'm like, what the fuck is even that? Why is that there? All I want was just like the continuation of the gradient background. Why are you fucking drawing fucking lampposts there? There's nothing that indicates this is a fucking lamppost is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
It's really funny sometimes. Okay, hopefully this should be the last one, and then I can just move the text down and we'll be good. Da 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 da. Yeah, da,
Might
da,
be
da,
a
da.
Family Guy thing there. What the hell was even that?
Yeah.
I think my
And there
favourite
it
one
is.
is, who the fuck starts a conversation like
Conversation like
that?
that.
I just sat
Yes.
down.
Yes. That is such a good one. That is such a good one. It's just, yeah. Yeah. Just that non sequitur of the fuck? What the hell? That is so good. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for the non-psych for the current. I can thumb that's how I spelled thumb thumb thumbnail react. Yay. Not in my Metasploitation. I need to put that in my Dave folder. I'll put it in my assets folder because that's got less in it. Okay. And we need to backdoor in. I'll just brace myself because I'm about to do some backdoor work here.
Have two coffees.
One for each hand.
No, one was cold from earlier.
Oh,
I
I see.
just finished that one. No.
Okay, there's the
Have a slightly warmer
video.
coffee.
Yep. Slightly warmer. I've got coffee. I've got cold coffee and slightly warmer coffee.
I need to tidy
Okay.
my desk.
Oh my God, talk about I need to tidy my everything. Thumbnail react. Save.
Okay, so the idea here is I have a video queued up by blind. I think she started as a public speaker, and she does YouTube. She does loads of stuff.
Mm.
Um, and she's made a video called 10 things. It's in the title. 10 things that sighted people say that or ask that annoy me, and I thought we'd watch it together and see if they annoy me too. Because I have nothing to do.
Okay.
People feel free to throw random thoughts into the comments.
Yes, do please. We are interested to hear what you have to say. Let me just get this. Copy. And it goes there. Save that again. Do I need to do the monetization stuff? Nope. Yep. Turn that on. There we go. Yep. Yep.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay.
How we doing? How many people do we have hanging around?
We have 5 people in, well, 4 people because I'm watching in the background. But yeah, so let's do this shit.
Let's do this.
Fuck yeah. Bring it on.
Let's start the video.
Yes.
Molly Burke to get 10% off your purchase of a website or domain name.
Squarespace.
Today, I want to talk about 10 things that you sighted folks do that drive me, a blind person, absolutely nuts. These things annoy me.
I'm sure I have my own list as well.
It makes me feel sad.
Can you turn it up a bit, or?
Bad about myself. And that's why I want to
Makes me feel bad about myself. Well, that's on you.
about it because I know that most people are not
There we go,
doing these
perfect.
things with ill
Thank you.
intent. Most people are doing these things because they simply forget, or they don't know any better, or they've literally never even thought about it. So maybe if I
Sorry, I'm going to stop and say things as well.
Yeah, just so try and avoid that copyright claim.
But yeah, that's the number one point, and she has made it there, is that the majority of the time, it's never a malicious thing.
Yeah.
It's just, there are loads of people out there who have never met a blind person, and I do appreciate that it can be, you're like, oh, what should I, how should I say this? Like,
That's
think-
what,
I don't-
yeah. Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? Do I take their arm? Do they take my arm? Do I need to describe the entire road?
Yeah. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. But I'm sure it'll come back to me.
They're thoughtless. It's not necessarily malicious.
Yeah, it's not a malicious thing.
Yeah.
One thing that people say to me a lot is they'll say, "Oh, did you watch?" Oh, I mean, and I'm just saying, no.
Yeah, the colloquialism is fine.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not going to get personally offended if you say, oh, did you watch? Oh my God, how could you say that to me? I'm blind. Oh, I'm
Of
gonna
course
go.
I didn't. Alright.
talk about
Actually-
it, it will make you think twice next time you're around a blind person. And if you're also blind, I would love to hear if these things resonate with you or which things I missed. Because I will be honest, I sat down to talk
Don't think twice. Just
Yeah.
be normal.
Well, yeah, exactly.
because of the first one I'm going to get into. And before I filmed, I was like, shoot, that's not a whole video. Like, I can't just rant
my
about like
God.
one thing for this
Ramble.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah,
There is
blah.
more that I missed, and I can always get into more if you guys enjoy this video. But the first
we
one
go.
was really inspired by the holiday season we are transitioning out of. And by transitioning out of, I mean literally a month ago. But like Thanksgiving to New Year, I felt like I was dealing with this so often. And this is one of those things, we're starting with a sad one, that like literally does make me feel actually bad about myself.
Like
it's not
literally.
just irritating.
Like, literally, get on with it.
It makes me feel so embarrassed. And that is a combination of things.
Oh my God, it better be good.
This is such a build-up. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm not.
I know I saw the first one. I know what it is.
Oh,
And
okay.
Unfortunately, I agree to a certain degree. So
Oh,
that's
okay. This will be interesting.
that all fall under the umbrella of bad communication with me as a blind person. Some examples of this that were really prevalent around the holidays when I was at parties or group dinners where there was
Show
lots
off.
of people is when somebody walks away from a conversation with me and doesn't tell me, or very similar when I'm having a conversation with somebody, but they get like sidelined. They veer off to a different conversation that's happening, which is super common in dinner party or just party situations where there's lots of people with multiple conversations all going on around you. I know.
Okay, yeah. That happens all the time. Well, not so much anymore because I don't go outside. But
Well, the
in
bitch in
pub,
me is just like, oh my God, I kind of want to do that to Dave now. Just like standing there talking to the wall.
yeah, he's standing with, especially in the pub if it's a bit loud anyway, and you're talking to somebody, and then you turn around and they've been gone.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, well, just in general, that's kind of rude to just, sort of leave a conversation with no sort of indication. I mean, that, just general rudeness. But
Yeah, for sure. But
yeah,
like,
no, I mean, it makes sense. It is something I suppose that a lot of people just don't think about because they're like, oh, but usually they can see that I'm not interested. It's like, yeah, but that's still rude too. Even if they can see, it's still rude. Jesus,
yeah.
come on, better manners, people.
But sometimes people think the conversation has reached its natural end, or even like you can be talking to somebody. I think she's going to say it in a minute, but you're talking to someone and they might just get up and walk off to talk to somebody else
Mm,
because you're sitting next to each other at the bar but not currently talking.
true.
So then they're gone, and you go no
Yeah.
no 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 no, and then the person down the bar will be like, "You talking to me?"
Yeah.
I am now.
And that's the story of how you met your wife. No.
And I
Yeah, no,
thought about
I can understand how that would be embarrassing slash frustrating. Um, so yeah, there you go. A perfectly genuine uh annoyance there. That's certainly fine.
I think where her and I differ is I just go, fucking it, this happened again. But
You make a
she
drinking
seems,
game out of it.
yeah.
Or you guilt your friend into saying you walked off and left me here and
See,
I had
that's
no
that's
idea.
what you
So
do.
fucking buy me a drink, bitch.
Yeah. um. But yeah, it's happened to me a lot. But I think she takes it more personally than I do, which is
Mm,
you know that's her thing.
For
that's
me, as
her
somebody with
thing
really
as a
good ears,
YouTuber.
like I'll often hear multiple conversations and I'll be kind of tracking what's going on in all of them. And sometimes I'm even guilty of it getting sidelined. But the difference is when a sighted person
You have no excuse if you're doing it.
Well, I mean, that's a
You
good
can't
point.
criticize other people.
Yeah, you're just as bad.
is talking to me, they see that I got sidelined and then I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. But sighted people so often over the holiday season were doing this to me and I know they didn't mean.
What she means is over the holiday period, people are more drunk and
Well, yeah, no, that's a
pay
good
less
point.
attention.
I was gonna say, well, if it happens to you a lot, maybe it's not other people that are the problem.
Maybe it's you. Yeah.
To, and I know they probably like truly didn't even realize what they were doing because a lot of these people are like casual acquaintances that don't know me super well and don't hang out with me a lot or just randomly met me for the first time and don't realize that when you're communicating with a blind person, you need to tell us when you walk away. You need to excuse
I
yourself
think we
from our
can skip this a
conversation or
bit.
say,
Yeah.
sorry,
We
just give me a
covered
second.
this.
And the amount of embarrassment and shame I felt internally, even
My
though I know
God,
it's
how long have we
completely
been
not
on
my
about
fault,
this?
it just makes me feel like an
Okay, so
idiot.
Tristan is asking,
Shame. And I
is
know
the
that so many people are
answer
going
to
to, you
just
shouldn't
annoy
feel
you
that way. I
until
know I
you
shouldn't feel that
decide to
way.
leave the
But knowing
conversation?
Yeah,
you
that
shouldn't
could
feel
work.
something doesn't mean you're not. And within the same vein, when I walk into a room, I just
Oh my
seriously,
god.
I
Oh my
hear something like,
God.
it scares me so much because I
Oh,
don't see a person
here we go.
to the end of anything. That is absolutely no longer a compliment. It is not what you think it is
Sorry,
when you
we'll
person to the end of
go back
anything.
a little more.
Announcing
There you
yourself everywhere you go. It's
There
really
you go.
helpful.
go. Okay.
Number two, when you add for a blind girl or for a blind person to the end of anything, that is absolutely no longer a compliment. It is not what you think it is. When you say, "Oh my gosh, you're really good at doing XYZ" for a
Oh,
blind
okay.
girl. Oh my
Took me a minute to
Yeah.
realize what she meant. I was like, what do you mean? You're like booking a room for a blind person? It's like, oh, okay, I see what you
No,
mean
no,
now.
no. It's like,
Yeah.
you insert any skill here.
Yeah. Wow,
Uh,
you use that white stick really good for a blind
yeah.
person. You use that seeing eye dog really good for a blind person.
Yeah. Well, you cook really well for someone who can't see.
Yes, yes. Well, I confess when I first started working for Simon and started interacting with you, and particularly heard about your adventures with the table saw, I
Ah,
did sort of
yes.
have a moment of, should a blind guy really like? I guess I'd never, and that's my ableism coming out. Like, I don't know if I necessarily call it ableism, but more just I'd never really thought about, could a blind guy use power tools? I mean, is that really advised? But
It certainly isn't advised. I wouldn't. I call
for
it.
obvious reasons.
Yeah. It's one of the top tier skills.
Mm,
Like using a deep fat fryer, or
yeah.
certainly
Yeah,
wouldn't
so yeah, it is kind of one of those things. But yeah, to say something like, wow, you write really well for a blind person, or I don't fucking know.
It's kind of. It's like the social equivalent of saying, "Ah, you drive really well for a woman." You
Yes,
just
yes.
don't do that. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's very condescending, very insulting, and very ableist. So, yeah, okay. Number
it's
two, pet peeve of hers. Fair
that's
enough. Dave
yeah, yeah.
can
I
relate.
two for two, two for
Two
two.
for two so far.
Me and Molly on the same page.
Yeah, same
God, you're
page.
really pretty for a blind girl. Stop. Stop
Well, okay,
qualifying
that's a bit
my
of a
talent, my
dick thing to
capabilities,
say.
my level of
I
How
was
attractiveness.
is
gonna
that
say a
even
different word.
relevant?
I was gonna say a different word than dick, but I thought, oh
Yeah,
no, we're on YouTube, can't say that word.
I don't.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, who knows?
I guess it's more relevant if you believe that makeup somehow contributes to attractiveness.
I mean, you can't see her, but in my opinion, she's pretty attractive. I mean, I'd probably call her maybe a 7 out of 10 if I have to, on the misogyny scale, on the objectification scale. Um, and I confess she doesn't, quote unquote, look blind. She's sort of blind in the way you are, in that she hasn't got the film over her eyes, or they're not looking off in three different directions, which is a neat trick for two eyes. But yeah, she's very attractive. So yeah, I suppose it would be even more condescending to be like, oh wow, you're pretty hot for a blind chick. Like, she's pretty hot, full stop. Why do you need the qualifier?
Yeah, but it's just a weird thing to say,
Yeah.
especially in the hitting on somebody thing.
I suppose it's maybe it's that
Why?
whole negging thing, because like it's that whole, there
Oh
is a class
God.
of men that do that
Yeah.
whole, oh, you're pretty
The
for, and they,
Tates.
yeah, if it was like, if it hadn't been she was blind, it would be, oh, you're pretty for a brunette, or you're pretty for a, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
For
there would have always
yeah,
been a
yeah.
something.
Yeah,
If
yeah, they
that's
would
what
have
that
found
is.
some way to neg her. Um, but yeah.
No, not cool.
Diviness and lumping it into a connection to my blindness. That's not a compliment. It's very backhanded. All you're saying is, wow, I didn't think blind people were capable of being attractive. I thought they were all hideous. Wow, I didn't think blind people were
Okay,
capable
okay,
of
okay,
being.
yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
get.
okay, we
Number
get it. Yeah.
three, any of these oh so common guide dog violations. When
Okay, I can't speak personally on guide dog violations. Um, I'm fairly confident in skipping ahead of her here and saying when people touch the guide dogs or feed the guide dogs
Oh, okay, those
when
kinds
they're
of
working,
things. Yeah.
it's not like we're not talking about Jupiter the hybrid kind of dog violations. If you
I
don't know
wasn't
who
quite
Jupiter,
going there, but I mean,
if you're watching and you don't know who Jupiter the hybrid is, I'm not going to tell you.
yeah, no, don't Google it.
That's a YouTube rabbit hole all for you.
Emphasis on whole. I mean, when I actually, one of my earlier memories when I was in primary school, back in Melbourne, and I probably would have been grade 4, grade 5 maybe. So I don't know, 10. And I was at the crosswalk, waiting for the lollipop lady to let us across. And there was a blind guy, and he had a guide dog. And me being 10 and knowing no better, I reached down and petted
Could you
it.
not read at the age of 10?
Well, no, well, I mean, I could see that he had the harness. I knew enough to know the harness. He didn't have like he didn't have a coat on or anything that said blind dog. It was just he just had the harness. So I reached
You
down
said
and
blind dog.
oh, you're gonna get pedantic with me, aren't you, you bastard? He didn't have a coat on him or anything that said, uh disability assistance animal or what have you.
I love that. Whenever I go, any dog I take to the pub, someone will inevitably say, "Oh, is that a blind dog?" And then I say, "No, that would be cruel, giving blind dogs to blind people. It's far too much responsibility."
But yeah, I reached in, I gave this dog a pat, and he said to me, "Please don't pet the dog." And I felt really ashamed of myself and a bit like taken aback because in my child's brain, he probably did not say it as harshly as I thought he did. But in my brain, it was just like, "Don't touch the dog." And the other side of my brain, that like my emotional side of my brain was going, "Oh my God, I'm a horrible person," whereas the logical part of my brain was going, "How did he know?" Like genuinely, I was like, but but and then I just crossed and went home.
See, I'm one of the first people to crack down hard on the bullshit of especially the blind and visually impaired community, but the disabled communities at large. But I will give some slack to guide dog owners. People have said to me before, "Oh, I stroked the dog and they had a massive go at me." And what you don't realise is that they've probably told 15 people that
Well,
day to
yeah,
please
yeah,
not touch the fucking dog when it's
yeah,
working.
yeah.
And it does say on the harness, "Please do not distract me. I am working."
Okay, see, I don't recall this dog. Maybe it did have one and I just
It may
didn't
not
see it,
have
but
been, but
um we're going back to like 91, 92, you know.
and of course, kids are kids. You have
Well,
to.
yeah, that's true.
A kid is going to stroke a dog. Is just be as a teachable moment rather than.
Essentially, yes, yes. Ren Rose asks, Dave, have you ever considered a guide dog?
Um, I have, but I don't travel enough to make
Okay.
a guide dog worthwhile. You have to work them for at least an hour a day, and I don't travel for an hour, so
That's too
it'd
much
be
going outside.
it, and it costs about £50,000 to train a guide dog, to get a guide dog from puppy to ready to work, and for a dog that I wouldn't need. I
Yeah.
mean, I've trained Sofa Dog to not walk into shit. So, and she has a harness,
Oh, okay.
just just a walking harness. But
Mm,
when she's got the harness on, she's much more chilled, and I've developed sort of my own style. So,
that's cool.
sorry, I try not to
Yeah.
burp directly into the microphone. And with all my dogs, to some degree, I've taught them to do certain
Well, yeah.
useful things.
Yeah, I suppose, I mean, to a degree, if any dog can be trained to certain levels. My mom actually donates to the Guide Dogs Training Association thing of Australia, and it's kind of cute because she gets a letter every month or something, I think, that's supposed to be from the dog talking about you like sponsor a dog and donate to help it get trained. And so she gets these letters every month going, "Dear Linda, oh, I've had such a great month. I've learned how to do this and I've learned, from the dog's
Learned how to
perspective."
write.
Yeah, which amazingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean these guide dogs, wow, they get taught some incredible skills. Uh but yes, it's very cute. But
It's
yeah, because
amazing
they're
some
expensive.
of the things people think that guide dogs can do that they can't as well. Like a guide dog doesn't won't learn a route for you. You can't just like clip the harness on and say to Tesco and off you go. It's very much a working partnership. A survey the Guide Dog Association did a while ago, just to judge members of the public's perception of guide dogs.
Yeah.
I think it was close to 75% of people believed that they could read traffic lights.
They're colorblind.
And signs and such.
Oh my god. People.
As far as I understand it, I should see if my friend Joe is around and get him to jump in and say some things about guide dogs. Maybe I'll do that. The dog will stop you when you get to the road, and you have to tell the dog when you want to go to cross, but they will, if they see a car coming, they will stop.
Actually, they had an ad for, I think maybe it was the Guide Dogs Association of Australia that I remember, and it was exactly that situation. It was a fellow and his dog walk up to the curb, car goes past, dog doesn't move, the owner says, forward, dog doesn't move, forward, dog doesn't move, and then all these cyclists go past.
Yep.
And I can't quite remember what the point of the ad was beyond that. I just remember that being the ad.
Guide dogs be smart.
Well, maybe, possibly. But yeah, as you say, it's, the dogs usually does, it is trained to do those sorts of things. Sonia Dovig.
Here comes Sofa Dog.
Hello, Sofa Dog. Sonia Dovig says, Dave, you should start charging to train other people's dogs who don't need all the bells and whistles.
Do not climb up. There's too much stuff on the desk today. And your head is wet again.
What is she doing to get her head wet all the time?
I know what it is. I've got a dog water filter bowl.
Oh.
So it's got a little platform on the top with a stem that comes up, and the water sort of trickles down into the
sticking her head
little
under
tray. So I think she's getting a drink, or knowing her, probably laying with her head in it. I wouldn't want that responsibility.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Training,
Yeah.
I take responsibility for my own stupid choices, but I wouldn't want... Oh, the dog you trained, they both got hit by the train the other day. Oh, great.
Tristan's saying you can train his dogs. They try to get in front of cars, it seems.
God.
Well, they'll certainly only make that mistake once, and they'll learn the lesson the hard way. Problem is, you then have to get a new dog.
Yeah. Have some serious repair work done on it. Right. I don't think we can be accused of just farming off the content. So
I think you're adding some good quality here, and I'm adding some annoying commentary of my own. So
yeah, it's good to have someone to bounce. It'd be boring on my own. Right, let's see.
What else you got?
People pet my guide dog while saying, I know I shouldn't be doing this. Okay,
I've never done that.
So then don't do it. Like, you putting your selfish need to pet every dog you meet because it's so cute and I love dogs. Guess what?
Okay,
we all
chill.
love my dog. You are putting his training and my life potentially at risk. He's coming in. He literally...
That's a valid point. She's saying, going a bit over the top there, but it is. You're distracting the dog could essentially endanger 2 lives. And
yeah, for sure.
But you can ask, and, if the dog and the owner aren't busy, some people will take the harness off and allow you to pet the dog.
It's kind of just a good rule of thumb in life in general to ask before you pet somebody's dog.
Yes. I must find... there's a video clip that went round sort of in the early days of broadband. I think it's in Germany, and there's a guy sitting on a bench with a dog next to him. And somebody comes up to him and says, "Oh, does your dog bite?" And he says, "No." And he goes to stroke him, and it just savages his arm. And he's like, "I thought you said your dog doesn't bite." And he's like, "That's not my dog."
That old joke.
Right.
Just entered the room as if to be like, yeah, mom, I'm here for this. Spill that tea. You do it. You
Oh, her
say
guide
it.
dog
But please still
arrived
pet
on
me.
scene.
Can
Yes.
you
I
cooch,
can't
baby?
see it on the
He's literally
screen,
like
but
sitting. I don't know if you guys can see
okay,
him.
I can see the
Oh,
head
hi,
now.
baby. He says, we
Little
talk
black
about lead
dog.
guide dog, so I gotta come and pipe in. I gotta come and add my 2 cents here, my 2 paws. Okay, back to it. That is so irritating. Along with that is the drive-by pettings, I call them, when people walk by and just glide their hand along him. Did you just paw the tripod?
He wants huggies.
Oh, he wants a hug, buddy.
Okay, yeah, so
Okay.
And then I
she's
have to pretend
covering
to
all
feel
the
bad because
points
then he
we
has to
did.
get up and
But
follow
Yeah.
me. You're cutesy. Everything else under the sun to distract him. Kissy noises. Those are all versions of the same color. People who confide in me that they have a fake service dog. This has happened to me literally so
yeah.
many times to count. It's
Okay, I'll
comical.
talk about
Who
this for
would
a minute.
think that you should go?
Don't do that. It's because
I just in
it's
general, don't be a dick. Don't do that shit.
everybody. I've seen so many people do it. They say, "Oh, my dog's so well behaved." I just say they're a service dog, but it makes life so much harder. It
Mm-hmm.
guide dog refusal is a real thing, and people lying, and then their dog actually isn't as well behaved as they said they spreads a bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do
I
that.
mean, was it guide dog? I don't know about in the UK, but I know in America, guide dogs and I can't think of the phrase, so my brain's just going medic alert dogs.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. They are legally protected, so a store cannot kick out somebody who has one of those kinds of dogs. However, they can't ask what the dog's duties are. All they can ask for is essentially like you get like a card
Yeah,
that
so
basically, says yes, this is a medically, this is a medical this is a medical device.
yeah.
Um
Well, essentially they are.
yeah, yeah. So they are legally protected, but anything that's an emotional support animal, even if you put like one of those coats on it that says emotional support animal, they are not legally protected in the States. So they can, stores, theaters, whatever can kick them out and not face any legal repercussions. I remember Liz and my sister and I went to see Blind Guardian in back in Brisbane a couple of years ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then no, there was a guy there, and he had he had a guide dog, and it was the dog was in the harness, and had the coat on saying I'm a guide dog, and had headphones on, and
Oh, ear defenders, yeah.
yeah, with ear defenders, and was just lying. They were standing by the sound and lighting desk, and so he was just like, or the dog was just lying on the floor there, perfectly
The
content.
blind guy's just lying on the floor. I don't need to
Well,
see the stage.
yeah, exactly.
The bass is far better down here.
But yeah, I was just like, oh, that's so cute. And I was also like, man, I mean, I could, and I just thinking about it, I was like, I could probably, you can train my sister's dogs to like go on a lead, go on a harness, put on, like, they wear coats in winter because it gets cold. But I don't know how they do with the ear defenders. Like, I'd never even thought about a dog, with ear defenders and especially in a concert. So that was kind of cool. I hope they work. I mean, I hope they wouldn't put it. I mean, I assume you wouldn't be allowed to take a dog in if they hadn't proved that doesn't, like the ear defenders work kind of thing.
Yeah,
Because, Blind Guardian, quite loud.
indeed.
Great night.
But yeah, guide dogs are legally protected in the UK. You can't
Okay.
refuse access to them. I think there are a few minor exceptions.
Right.
Also, taxi drivers, Uber drivers can't refuse access to a guide dog unless they have a um, allergen certificate signed
Interesting.
by a doctor.
It's even more interesting on the case of like black cab drivers, considering they have like a plastic partition.
Yeah, I don't know whether. I don't know is the answer to
Mm.
that.
But yeah, no, yeah.
They've still got to clean out the car if you're allergic
Well,
to
yeah, I
dog. You're
suppose
allergic
that's
to dog.
true. Yeah.
But you don't have to Google hard at all to find horror stories of
Well,
guide dog
yeah.
owners being refused service.
Yeah, I've seen it on Reddit more than enough times of people, having these issues. And I remember reading one story that was a woman, She was in like Walmart or whatever, doing her grocery shopping, and the kid was asking to pet the dog, and she was saying, no, sorry, he's working, he's helping me out. And the mom was getting really pissy about it and like, oh, come on, he can just pet her, whatever. And then she was like, walked away, did her shopping. And then she was like sitting down in like a cafe and she was scrolling Reddit. And the woman saw her and came back with like somebody who worked there, the security guy, who was like, oh, well, we need to see your proof. And what can the dog, why do you have this dog or whatever? And she said, well, I don't have to tell you, but I'm blind. And the woman apparently said, no, she's not. She was
She's
scrolling
on
on
her
her
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
And that's not what I know what blind people look like. I have blind relatives. Her eyes are clear. They should be milky. So, yeah, that kind of shit happens. I can hear your weary
People,
sigh.
people be dumb. I, as I said, I've watched up to this point.
Okay. After this, it's mystery.
I'd be surprised if there isn't a "you don't look blind" in it.
Yeah, probably. Because I mean, again, she doesn't quote unquote look blind.
I'll have to wear my Stevie glasses one day. My official blind person glasses. Because I do have sometimes if it's really really bright, I get really bad headaches. So I do wear my Stevie glasses sometimes.
Cool.
I have yet to wear them on YouTube.
To the person whose rights you're putting in jeopardy and tell them that you're doing it and act like they should think it's funny or be like, oh, good job finding the loophole. Like, it's so wild to me. And
Yeah,
every time it happens, it's like 99% of the time.
She's talking about don't fake your guide dog.
Yeah, don't.
Which we've covered.
And
So.
Yes.
be helpful. Support my sponsors.
Squarespace
is
ad.
Such an amazing.
Skip.
Some of their new AI content.
Squarespace aren't paying me.
AI
Skip.
Including layout,
Skip.
identity,
Skip.
and make it stand out or domain name.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh, no.
Bad. Damn it, we're giving her revenue and everything. Oh, there's the skip button. There it is.
And
Well
I don't
done.
know that language. Like, you are communicating in a way that I am incapable of comprehending. If you are, and I don't know that language. Like, you are communicating in a way that I am there, here, this, that. You are literally, or domain name. Now,
Okay.
back to
yeah.
the list. Number 4, when you give me vague directional language, there,
Right.
here, this, that. You are literally speaking to me in Japanese, and I don't know that language. Like, you are communicating in a way
gonna be
that
5
I
for 5.
am
Or 4 for
incapable
4.
of comprehending.
4 for 4.
If you are pointing, if you are using,
Who
She's
points
right.
at a blind? Oh my god. Well, I suppose if you forget,
Where's so-and-so? Oh, it's over there.
that's really helpful. Thank you.
Fucking great.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, catch.
Yeah.
Crash. Fuck's sake.
I had words with Bingo on this now. Again, my wife does it too, and it's not at all a malicious thing. It's just if you grow up into an adult speaking to people in a way where you can go, oh, it's just over there, then you're going to do that. No matter how much you try not to, it's just
Yeah.
over there by the table. On the floor down there. So it could be on the fucking moon, or, you know. But I say now, I don't deal with over there. If you want me to get something for you, you just tell me where it is, and I'll get it. I think it's on the sofa. Do you?
Dude.
Is it on the sofa or not?
Yes. I'm not going to waste my time getting up and feeling every inch of that sofa. Tell me if it is or not, and which end it's on. Yeah, I mean, these are things that I've become more aware of as my mom lost her sight. But I think even like if I hadn't sort of dealt with it with mom, I remember when I met up with you and we had coffee, and you asked where the sugar bowl was, and I said, and I moved it. I said it's right in front of your
Yeah.
cup, and you took your sugar and we were talking, and then I just said, I'm just going to move the sugar back to the left
Yeah.
side of the table. Um, maybe I don't know if I would have had the wherewithal to realize to do that if I hadn't sort of been around mom and dealing with her sight issues. But I like to hope that I am more mindful, I guess, maybe than the average in some ways. Like, I think I would eventually,
Yeah, it,
I probably would have had to
there's
correct myself like 6 times, but I would have been like, oh, yeah, it was over there. It's like, oh, yeah, no, it's over there. Oh, right. So it's on your left. Or, hang on, wait a minute, turn around. Yeah, your left, my right, kind of thing.
my dad will do this thing with drinks. I'll put a drink down, like, and then he'll move it, and he'll say, "Oh, I've moved it over there." So, like, well, then I don't know where it is now.
Yeah.
It could be anywhere. I'm much less likely to knock something over if I put it down because
Well,
I know where it
exactly.
is.
Exactly. I mean, it's what was that? Oh, they had that joke on a sketch of on Family Guy, The Little House on the Prairie, where they kept rearranging the
Oh
house for
yeah,
the blind girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
Comedic gaslighting.
Yes, indeed.
I have a feeling, and I don't want to be uncharitable, but I don't think the lady in this video would have thought that was funny.
Possibly not.
Let's see.
Language that is not descriptive, if you are saying things like on the green couch in a space that I don't know, like if you say on the yellow couch in my house, obviously I know which couch that is. Also, I only have one couch, which makes it easy.
Yeah,
But like
that
when people do stuff
simplifies
like
things.
that, it's so
And yeah,
frustrating,
usually.
particularly when they then act like I'm being stupid because I'm looking lost and confused. I've had people like one woman, a TSA agent, when I was going through the security ones, I had like a 5 a.m. flight on my period. It was such a nightmare already. I was so burnt out. And she starts yelling at
I'm
Yeah,
not.
like she just said on my period, like I just need to add all the most stressful ways I can to make this even more stressful. It's like,
I,
was it 5 a.m.? Were you on your period? I don't know.
I've interacted with TSA agents a few times, and speaking as someone who has never had a period, I'm not entirely sure why that's relevant. But
Well, I mean, speaking as someone who has reached the point in life where they are still grateful when they get their period because they know it's probably going to stop soon. Um, TMI.
my
Um,
eggs are dwindling.
yeah, kind of. I don't know if I've got any left in me. Um, I mean, certainly it does make you feel like, I mean, obviously it varies from experience to
Oh, like
experience.
emotionally. Yeah, I get this.
Well, I don't
I
know.
was
Well,
thinking,
emotionally for me, it's more like a couple of days beforehand, I get super suicidally depressed. Like I literally wake up in the morning and I'm like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to slit my wrists today, but I never actually
whoa,
do it.
whoa, whoa,
But I'm
YouTube.
saying like that's how bad it can. Yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube. Sorry. Maybe I won't put jam on my wrists today. I don't know. Um, but but even the emotional side of it aside, it's still, physically, you're still, it's uncomfortable. You have an ache in certain parts of your body. You're cramping, so it's like it's like a stomach ache lower down kind of thing, and you just generally feel,
Yeah,
you're
I'll
just
take the L
tired
on this.
and
It's relevant.
yeah.
I was thinking about it the wrong way. As like the TSA agent probably isn't going to find that out unless they're
Well,
really suspicious.
Well, no,
But
and I mean, unless you say like, dude, like, I mean, I suppose female solidarity. If it was a female agent, come on, woman, I'm on my period. Give me a break here. But again, I mean, I know my experience of periods are very quite light compared to some other women I know, especially those who have endometriosis. It's hell when you have endometriosis. So I'm very glad I don't have that.
I think she's going to say something about where they say stand on the square and
Oh, that's a good point. Yes.
um but I've never had a problem actually when you go through the detector. They take my bat and they take it round the side and
Well, I
check
was gonna
it.
say, do you have your stick with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Usually they'll go to the other side and then they put their hand through, and then we do the monkey grip, and then I walk straight through. And then
Yeah.
we were coming back from America, and I didn't take my watch off. my Apple Watch when I went through the thing, so it flagged me. And then they started they were like dusting my hands, checking for explosives and stuff. I was like,
Yes,
fuck.
the blind guy has been making bombs. You got him.
We went to Disney fireworks last night. It might
Oh
have
shit.
been
That
it's a very
actually
British
happened.
thing, like the panic you feel when you're asked to provide the ticket you have, you know.
My dad was coming back from Israel with two workmates. So coming back to Australia, and before they'd gotten on the flight, they so it was like an evening flight in the during the day, they'd done a tour of an Israeli military uh area which had include the armory.
Oh god.
So, and they'd been carrying like their briefcases. So when they wiped the brief, they did come up with. So they kind of had to do some fast talking to sort of explain that. Okay, yes, but
We can prove it, honest.
yeah, yeah. And I think one of the guys that was with them was actually Israeli, and so he was able to sort of convince them. But Dad was sort of like, we were standing there for a few minutes, going, "Oh, this could go bad." Shit.
Let's see if I was right.
Yes.
Me because she was pointing and telling me what to do.
Yeah.
She first said, go there, to which I said, I don't know where there is. And then she said, do this, and like made a gesture. And I didn't do it because I didn't.
How do you know she made a gesture?
We
We got a faker.
gotta figure it now.
That's gonna get clipped and put on r/blind, and then
You're gonna end up
Jesus
in
Christ
some
on heaven, you
online
know.
battle with her now.
I won't be invited to the meetings anymore.
Know what it was. And she started yelling at me. I was just crying. And my poor mom was traveling with me. This was years ago. And she was like on the other side of the like metal detector. So she couldn't do anything to help me. And she just sees me crying and she's like, what is going on? And it was just so overwhelming because it really like feels like I'm being spoken to in a different language. That's all
Okay, yeah, it's annoying when people are stupid. Cool.
I
Yeah.
can say. And I completely am touch me without consent. People seem to love to like and how
Yeah, okay, hang
overwhelming
on.
that feels because it just feels like so overwhelming to me. Number 5, when people touch me without consent. People seem
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
again,
that's true for
five for
anyone.
five. Eh, Obviously, no one should do that to anybody ever. But it is amazing how many people think you'd just be standing to cross the road and someone will grab your arm and like, or
I
grab
need to
your,
help this blind person
yeah,
across the road.
or
Superman told me to.
or grab your white cane. You wouldn't grab someone's
Really?
glasses. Yeah, yeah, people do it all the time. And it's very. I agree with her. That's probably the thing I agree most strongly with is because you'd be the first to complain if you grab someone and they punch you because they've just been grabbed. It would be
Yeah,
a
no,
legitimate
that's
response.
yeah, no, absolutely. Although, I mean, also you would then face accusations of you're not blind. Why not? Because you actually hit him square in the face. How'd you know where his face was if you're blind?
Well, I knew from context because his hand was on me. Anything in chat?
Mass Juggalo has said, Dave, I would like to see you and the blind guy in Alaska have a drag race. Fastest visually impaired person in the quarter or eighth mile.
Uh,
And Terry has said people love grabbing wheelchairs too. Terry
yeah, I
sometimes
bet
goes
they
out in a
do. That,
wheelchair.
that must be equally infuriating.
I remember I was in Brisbane one time and I was across the road and I saw a woman on a wheelchair and she was trying to get up the curb, and the way she was angled, she wasn't sort of on the sloping part. She was actually on the side of her wheel was on
Yeah.
the on the straight part. So I was sort of like, should I go over and help her? Is that able? And then like nope. And a couple of people walked past her, and nobody was stopping to help. So I just walked up to her and I said, "Hey, can I help you?" And she was like, "Yes, please."
See, that's the answer.
Yeah, see, I never would
Ask.
have
Yeah.
walked up to her and just started moving her around. But also because I was kind of like, I should at least give her the opportunity to, save her herself, whether she wants help or not. I mean, she could just be like, no, no, I can do it. I need to do it on my own kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't just presume.
But that's, again, fair enough. If you ask, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And she was quite grateful for my
Yeah.
help.
She's stuck in the road.
Yeah.
No,
She was,
no, I live in the road. It's fine.
yeah. I mean, in a mild defense, I mean, it wasn't busy, and Australian roads are much wider than British roads. She was not in any danger of being hit. Um, but yeah, it was, yeah. Again, I mean, I can't conceive of just going up and moving. So I'd be like,
Yeah.
I would say that to anybody. Look, can I help you? Can I give you a hand? Do you need assistance, kind of thing, regardless of whether they're blind in a wheelchair or I don't know, just drooling in the middle of the road.
The, from the other perspective, though, so many people get shitty when they're offered help. I fully
True.
understand why people will walk past and not help.
Well, I
Because,
suppose.
no, I can do it myself. Well,
Yeah.
fucking hell. They only asked you.
Well, yeah.
Just say
Yeah.
no, thank you. I'm fine.
I guess my sort of internal sense of I'm the kind of person who'd be laying awake later that night going, I should have helped. I should have at least asked. So, yeah, I'd rather ask and, basically get someone. We say in Australia, someone gets up you, which that's not. I'm not going to use that again on a British channel. I would rather
That's a
take
good night out.
I would rather ask someone and have them go off at me. Slightly better phrasing, than to
Is
not
it?
ask. I don't know. I would rather risk the wrath of somebody
Okay.
who is affronted at my audacity to inquire as to whether they require assistance than lay in bed at night
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock in the morning going, I should have helped that person. I should have at least asked. I feel bad now. So, but that's me.
Yeah. But, yeah, the blind community especially can be very difficult to deal with. No one does anything to help. Why did you offer to help?
To love to like step in and help without asking or without me asking for their help. I am all for people offering help. I will never say like don't offer help. We need more community and compassion and support in society. So I'm all for offering help, but never step in and assume I need help and just start giving it, because sometimes that can actually be more harmful and more dangerous
my-
Said the
and
same thing as me.
disorienting.
Yeah,
She-
Than
my
actually
my
helpful.
editing
A
sound
lot of times
sound
when I
editor's
see a blind-
brain is going, your plosives, dear. Mind your plosives. Every time she says help, I hear the p. I'm like, plosives, sit back from the mic.
Or turn it to the side.
Yeah,
So
she's got it basically angled in front of her, but it's probably about half a foot in front of her, sort of below her chin, but I'm just like, your plosives, damn it.
That's why I have mine off to the side. So you
Mm.
See, much better. So yeah, she's basically saying the same thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said.
yeah. You're psychic, Dave. You know everything she's
With-
gonna say before
with
she
more
says it.
righteousness.
Standing at a street
Yes,
corner
definitely.
through the cycle before I am confident that I know when is the safe time for me to cross. That's just my system. That's just
Yeah,
unfortunately what
cool. You've
it's
got a
just
guide
normal
dog.
for me. You could, if you see that, say, which I don't want you to do
Skippity
behind you, and I certainly don't want you to do any of these things without first asking if to this doesn't know what the cure is. I am certain you do.
Oh.
That I
yeah.
should get
Okay.
acupuncture.
Okay.
I'm sorry. If my world famous ophthalmologist who specializes in retinitis pigmentosa and has devoted her life
Oh, she's
to
got
the need
uppy.
help.
Fair enough.
She
6.
is.
No, I know.
People who insist they know the cure. I'm sorry. If my world famous ophthalmologist who specializes
Yeah. Have you tried?
Oh my god, yeah. I suppose.
Have
I
you
mean,
considered glasses? Well, you know, I'd never thought that.
gee,
My
we've only
God.
had that for a few centuries, but my god. Have you considered just like taking turmeric every day, Dave? Like if you just drank a glass of water with a spoonful of turmeric in it every day, you'd be like cured. Duh.
You didn't eat enough carrots. Someone said something about eating carrots. It helps you see in the dark to Bingo a while ago. And they said, no, it doesn't. That was a piece of propaganda invented during World War II to cover up radar from the Nazis.
I was
I
going to
told
say,
him
he
that.
knows it, doesn't he? Yeah. Terry's yelling, have you tried snake oil?
Yes.
Yes, Terry is has had these experiences many times as well. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried just like not being
Walking.
blind, Dave?
Yeah.
Like just try like not being blind. It's all about willpower. It's all about like your sense. You can overcome any,
Positivity.
yeah, it's positivity. You can overcome anything. The human spirit is like indomitable. So all you need to do is just like stop being blind. Oh my God.
I feel like this is what we should have got Terry on for.
Yeah, this is definitely what we should have got Terry on for. Next time, next one.
Yeah.
Because
retinitis pigmentosa and is
Molly
Oh,
will
sorry.
inevitably
to
do a
this,
second one.
doesn't
Yeah.
know what the cure is. I am certain you do not either, Helen. The amount of people that have suggested
Helen.
fish oil, carrots.
There
I
you
am
go.
not kidding. The amount of people that suggest low inflammation diets that I
should have
should
had
get
bingo.
acupuncture. And in fact, I do get acupuncture.
Yes,
Oh.
acupuncture straight to the eyeball should do it. Oh, what did you do?
Oh no.
We've lost
I-
it.
I
You've pinned yourself.
accidentally closed the
You did.
balls. Hang on.
This is what happens when you let a blind man run your show. Even though it's his
Indeed.
show.
I
God,
did
my God, blind. My God, Dave, just like stop being
Yeah.
blind. My God, willpower. Oh my God, eat a carrot. If my nephew refuses to eat carrots, I'm gonna say you'll turn into my friend Blind Dave if you don't eat your carrot.
Do it. I'm happy to be the boogeyman. Yeah.
Hopefully that's a
Absolutely
few
just
years
logged
off.
out of the Zoom call. So
Oh no.
let's get it back. Zoom user has joined the meeting.
Zoom user. There we go.
Do, 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 do.
This is our intermission. Go to the bathroom, grab
Yeah.
a drink, remember to hydrate, get your snacks. We'll be back for part 2 in 5 minutes.
Start broadcast. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Screen
That was quick.
broadcast. It was. Okay. It's thinking. It's thinking. Everything on your screen, including notifications, will be recorded. Enable do not disturb to prevent unexpected notifications. You are sharing screen. This meeting is being live streamed.
Shares audio, yes.
Oh, ooh, this is fun. I can see your screen. Safari. Oh, yeah, down.
Where's YouTube?
Go back to the left. I think it's the left. Oh, okay, yeah. Down.
Oh,
To the left. I think it's left on my screen.
There it is.
There we go. There it is. There we go. Yep, perfect. Excellent.
let's not do that again.
Okay, intermission over.
Yeah.
Woo woo. Okay, I am total woo woo and have been almost my whole life. All right,
You're what?
I
Oh,
am very
she's a
into
hippie.
Reiki,
Yeah, she is.
She's talking about
acupuncture,
acupuncture.
osteopathy,
Yes.
naturopathy.
So she
homeopathy.
does believe
Like,
in snake oil. She
Well, a
just
little
doesn't
bit.
like it when people try and sell it to her.
Well, yeah, there you go.
I'm afraid you can't have it both ways, Miss Burke.
She's telling her friends with osteoporosis and spinal bifida to just try acupuncture. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Who
They
needs
stick a
metal
needle in
bones?
you and your wallet magically empties.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works out.
I have no time for this, I'm afraid.
I am all into it. Not because I think it will cure me. Do I think that like
What?
eating a low
So you
inflammation
just
diet
think-
is super beneficial? Yeah, for everybody, I think.
Not because you think it will cure anything, just because you like giving money to charlatans. Okay. You do you. It's your money.
Tristan is suggesting you make your own snake oil.
Yeah. I could sell it to her by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Without it, you could go even blinder.
More blind.
Yeah.
Take it from me, this prevented me from getting more blind.
Oh dear.
You too can avoid going
I
more
just think that
blind by
period.
taking
Inflammation in the
patented
body is
medicine.
not good. It is the root of many disease, and it can
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
ain't
blah,
coming
blah,
back to
blah.
life because I take some fish oil and eat a few more carrots.
Oh,
That
vegan, you'll be
eating
fine.
really healthy whole foods and
Don't
taking
eat really
progression, it
healthy
will not
whole foods,
restore
they're
vision.
horrible.
I've
As
even
opposed to
seen
healthy half
a
foods.
doctor, I don't know if he is or not, but a doctor like, you, the person with this disease, have ownership over this. If you change your habits, then you'll be cured from
Oh,
this
shut up.
wellness-based woo-woo lifestyle. I can. And I still went blind. And I'm not getting any vision back. And that's
Not if
okay.
you got RP
I
or
do the
not.
best that I can to mitigate other disease, to
You'll get
symptoms,
sick or you won't.
mitigate symptoms, and improve
Yeah.
quality of life. They do for me as somebody with a healthy lifestyle. But I still have those things. And along with this is people who physically put their hands on me. Goes back to number 4 or 5, whatever that one was. Don't touch me. Like, people have come up and don't even ask.
She's
I
just
have had
repeating
people
at this
just come up
point.
to
Come
me
on, this is
and
lazy content.
to pray for me and my healing,
Yeah,
or
don't pray
people
for me.
who don't even ask. I have had people just come up to me and physically put their hands on me. Goes back to number 4 or 5, whatever that one was. Don't touch me. Like, people have come up and put their hands on the side of my face, put their hands on my shoulders, grabbed both of my hands.
Okay, if someone does that to me, they're getting headbutted, and that's all I have to say on the subject.
Totally fair.
I'll pray for you. Don't waste your time.
Have you,
You're
have you
already
ever,
wasting enough of your time praying. Don't waste more of it praying for me.
Have you ever had anybody legitimately try and pray for you? I
Yeah,
feel like this is an American thing.
I got
but
chased through the streets in London.
that was your celebrity moment.
I talked about it in a Brainblaze script.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I think I missed that one. I don't remember that
there's
one.
a proper fire and brimstone preacher.
Oh,
I usually love those guys because I wish I could be that certain about anything.
that's true.
But,
Yeah.
but he's like, can I? I'm not going to do the voice. But let me heal.
Come, boy,
you.
let me pray for. Let me
me
pray
heal
for
you,
you,
my
boy. Let me
brother.
pray.
Let me
I
heal
can
you.
heal you.
No,
With the
I'm all right.
power of Jesus Christ, I can
Yeah.
heal you.
No, I'm good, and I'm going to be late. So, but he sort of harangued me down the street with his
Oh,
megaphone,
God.
and then a policeman
Megaphone.
told him to leave me alone.
Oh, well then, good on that policeman then. Yeah, Terry says that is absolutely something they have also experienced, and they absolutely hate it the most. So I will stop praying to Satan for you then, Terry. I do apologize for praying to our Lord and Savior Satan. He'll be disappointed not to get my updates on your life, but I'm sure he'll get them on his own time. James is asking, did you get Christians trying to spit mud in your eyes?
See, I understand what James means, but that's a obscure bit of Bible, and other people
Oh,
are going to
okay.
think you're weird.
I'm
That's
just
how-
putting it down as weird religious people do weird religious. I mean, some of them handle snakes. So, Fuck
That's
if I-
how Jesus cured a blind person by
Oh.
spitting in mud and rubbing it into
yeah, wouldn't that just make it worse? Putting mud in somebody's eye? Like, that's how you
And
get
spit.
blind.
So no one's actually specifically volunteered to do that. But bear with me, I just have to check this message.
Okay, I shall talk through the interim. Yeah, I'm legit imagining. I'm imagining Jesus now, like the Dilophosaurus in Jurassic Park, when it spits out the blinding goo. Except this is reverse blinding goo. This is This is blessed goo, and it will give you back your eyesight, because that's how religion works. Apparently, Bible stories are so freaking weird. I mean. And I've not really. I tried reading the Bible once. I got as far as the Methuselah got with Huziwazza, and they had 700 children, and here's all their names, and here's all their wives' names, and here's all their children's names. And I was like, seriously, can I just like fast forward through these chapters? It was a real pain.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra wives in the Bible for a religion that's now very much one person,
Mm.
one.
Oh, Terry has said I can ask Satan and Baphomet for some money for them, but health, it ain't happening. Oh well.
Fair enough.
They'll be glad to be kept updated in your life.
Let's see, where do we get to? Oh, yeah, she was
Okay.
saying, don't pray for me. I
Yes,
agree.
don't pray for. There's a great Within Temptation song that goes, "Don't pray for me." It's not to do with health reasons. I think it's more just in general.
Just
Thoughts and prayers are fucking useless. So,
salvation. Yeah.
yeah, it's a good song.
See, I agree with most of her points. Just
Hmm. Just she
not
just
quite.
keeps
Not
ranting about them a lot, but she's got to
just.
fill in that time somehow.
Well, to be fair, we've taken a lot more time than she has. So.
That's true.
And started like just praying over me. Don't, please don't. It's so uncomfortable. Like, it's one thing if I am going to your church and you see me in that setting and you ask, would this be something that you would want? But when people go out of their way to like thrust it upon me when I'm getting my groceries or out for coffee with,
I think we can agree that in all contexts, thrusting things upon people when they're trying to get their groceries is
Without
inappropriate.
consent, yes. Thrusting
Yes.
anything upon anyone without consent. Sonia has said, I was saying about how trying to read the Bible and they had all those names. Sonia's saying, yeah, that's the part I got to as well. How many begats can there be? Apparently, a fuck ton.
I love the episode of Red Dwarf where they're watching the news that's been said. It's better than life. The
Oh,
episode is.
yes.
He says, and archaeologists claim to have found a missing page from the Bible.
To my dear Candy, all events and characters in this world are entirely fictional. Although they did have a later episode in like season, was it nine, season 10? One of the newer seasons where they actually went back in time and found a fellow named Jesus and shenanigans ensued. I won't ruin it for anyone who wants to watch the episode because it is quite funny.
The last of the new ones I've seen is when um, sober Lister flushes the guitar out of the airlock where he's trying to get himself to start taking life seriously, and
I
he's
don't
leaving
remember that
video
one.
messages to himself.
I haven't seen that one, I don't think. Oh, I have to catch up.
friend, it is incredibly invasive and uncomfortable. And it's such a weird feeling, just feeling like everywhere you go, people
Okay,
look,
we agree,
you'll
but
Blah, blah, blah.
kill
Yeah,
yourself
we're on a
and
scale
I'm
put
with
that
you.
burden on
Yep, we're all good.
yourself when you're already going through so much and there's already so much more on your plate as a disabled person to consider every single day. It's just, it's not what you think it is. Number 7 is when people undermine my independence. I really hate this. When I am
it does sound annoying, but let's see where she's going with this.
Okay.
trying to be independent and somebody criticizes how I do it, tells me how I could do it better, offers to just do it for me because it's quicker, better, or faster. It's really frustrating because I want to feel independent.
Yeah,
I
I get
think, I
what she's
mean,
saying.
and just in general, like, I mean, maybe not so much as an adult, but certainly as a, kid is, parents saying, "Oh, just let me do it for you," or,
There,
it's frustrating on any scale.
there are lots of things that I do that other people could do quicker, but
Mm.
like uh, I can still do them and probably
Yeah.
do them in the dark. So,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, with any disability, there's a huge degree of infantilization from
Yeah.
the able-bodied community, and
Well, I mean, I think that that is the same too. Like, again, I'm thinking sort of in context of my mom, the same thing I think with the elderly, it's like I can do this. It just takes me twice as long as it used to, kind of thing, or three times as long. And you do sort of get that condescension of oh, just let me do it because I can do it faster, sort of thing. And as she says, you take away the independence, you take away the skill. In essence, is you're undermining their abilities and their skills. Uh, James says that they get it sometimes. Um, Demi's saying I really need to do a rewatch / finish watching Red Dwarf. Um, Yes, you do. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's as you say, it might take somebody longer, but it's still you need to do it. And like, yeah, the infantilization is a more sort of shameful aspect, I suppose, than some of the others. Like, because it is very, it's infantilizing, it's condescending, like even more so than like, oh, you do that really well for a blind person. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
an extension
condescending.
of that.
Yeah, it's an extension of that, and it's that kind of that assumed helplessness and that sort of dehumanizing kind of thing. It's yeah.
Yeah, so again, I agree, but I think chill a little bit, you know.
Well, I mean, she could
I
be
want to do as
manufacturing
much as I
outrage
can.
for
I
the
want to
video, so.
contribute. And some days
I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble for doing this video anyway,
Yeah.
but I think she's not manufacturing, and I think she's just a little more highly strung than I am.
Well, she's
I'm not
American.
as able to. Some days my spoons are real low and I am incapable of contributing in some of those ways and being as independent as I am on days when I have more energy, higher levels of.
That's not a blind thing.
Yeah, that's just anybody in
That's a
general.
people thing.
Yeah. Never quite
Right?
understood that expression, the spoons for this. So
No.
I don't quite know the
But
etymology of that expression, but whichever.
et.
Et.
Um, but yeah, everybody gets like that. That's
Mm.
life goes on. You have to
Yeah,
get shit done.
exactly. Yeah.
No sympathy point.
Spoons. I haven't been doing as much, so I've got more to give. But when people like step in, and I know it's oftentimes well-meaning, but I think there's a way that you can, and it like happens in my social media comments, it happens in my real life, it's happened my whole life. Like when I try to learn how to do something, all I need for you to do is like encourage that I'm trying and kindly.
Okay, we're gonna
Oh, he's got some thoughts. He's got some thoughts.
don't moan about being infantilized and then need people to go, clever girl. You're trying really hard to learn things. Well done.
Oh, that's hilarious. We have Fox Called Robinson has joined.
Ooh,
Hello.
a new name.
A new name, yes. Um, yeah, it's that, as you say, yeah. Am I supposed to, congratulate you every time you go to the bathroom by yourself? What you being potty trained?
Suggest like, oh, maybe you could XYZ. But like unsolicited advice or correction, yes, sometimes I don't do things the same way that a sighted person does it, and that is okay. I do things in a different way. The goal is that I'm still able to get that thing done. Or
I think this is kind of self-evident stuff. Yeah, we're good with. We can skip on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
I maybe am slow to jump in and take over or jump and all that comes with that and trying to figure out how will I adapt this inherently inaccessible task or activity.
you'll
I
get by.
really don't
We will
like
do.
that. And I
You'll figure it
know
out.
a lot of other disabled people feel the same. Like I see a lot of disabled, like I
Howdy.
do love advice. I don't think I know everything and I'm happy to learn. I didn't
I'm
even
allowed
know
to do that.
existed or wouldn't have thought of. And I really appreciate that. It's just the way things when it is extremely challenging and time consuming and hard. I'm more so talking about when or things like
Tell you what
that.
you could
That's
do
when
is
I
put
feel
With Schwarzkopf
markers
Live,
in
we
your
go
videos.
for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Colour
was
at
just
home,
thinking
our
that.
way. 100% fearless. Now with the new anti-damage system.
This
my
needs
hair's
chapters.
protected.
Yeah,
The result?
chapter markers. That's...
Next level vibrant colour with
Can I
new
skip
Schwarzkopf
this?
Live.
Not yet.
So this is up to date, right? Mostly.
Okay, now you can
At
skip.
my last job, we used a tool
There
called
you go.
Scribe for onboarding. Honestly, it makes things
frustrated by it. Number 8 is when people think that they can ask me invasive personal questions when I'm in the back of an Uber.
Okay.
It's one thing when
This
we
is gonna
are
be fun. Oh no, I did it again!
Dave, do you want me to do that for you? Okay, let me just do it for you. Okay, just be easier if you just let me do it. Like, fuck, I'm gonna do it. You do it. It's your fucking channel. I'm not your bitch.
Ah, what an idiot.
It's all good.
Zoom. Oh, I didn't want Zoom. I needed messages for the link. What it is there's a two-fingered tap gesture that does lots of things in iOS. One of them is pausing the video, but a higher level command is hanging up a call.
Oh, okay.
So I keep going to pause the video with the double tap rather than actually tapping the
Yeah,
pause button.
right.
But because hang up is a higher level command,
I see. It defaults to that. It thinks
yeah.
that's what you're doing. It's a good thing it's not an actual call. You'd be like, somebody would be really pissed off by now.
Yeah. So like, you know what? You just don't want to talk to me. That's and that's
you could
fine.
Just,
but
you could just say you don't want to
just
talk to
stop
me.
hanging up
Jeez,
on
oh my
me.
God. We have drywall stew in the chat.
Another new person. What did they have to say? Anything?
Hang on. Just do that. Okay. Dave using power tools is not okay in my opinion, but what do I know? Dave has superpowers.
As I said, I wouldn't recommend it to
Yes.
a rookie.
I wouldn't recommend it even if you're sighted. There's some things that even I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna let Dave do that. He can endanger his own limbs. I like mine as they are. He's already sawn off one part of his thumb. He know what he's experienced at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the risk is whether you're prepared to. But anybody can cut themselves with
Well,
it.
yeah, no, that's very true. Anybody can have that. Everybody has that risk. Terry says Dave is an adult who makes his own decisions. Well, I don't know if I go so far to call you an adult, maybe chronologically, but certainly not in any sort of mature way. But yes, he can make his own decisions, and he can regret them later. It's thinking. It's got the spinny wheel of thinking. Legally, yeah, as Terry says, legally speaking.
Yeah.
You're an adult, legally speaking. Nope. No, that's your window.
The screen share
ended unexpectedly.
Now we've got you in stereo. It's weird. It's like it says Zoom user, but it's like the camera's pointed at your window. Have you got the iPad propped up or something? Because I can see out your window. I'm spying on your neighbor's
ceiling.
Oh, the ceilings. Okay, that's what it. Well, I assumed it was a window because I saw glass. I forget that you've got the conservatory. I'm spying on the sky. Okay, it says back Zoom user.
Start share. Screen. I fixed the audio. Start broadcast. We good?
Yep. Sharing screen, share device audio. Yep. Okay. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, I went past it. I had to go back. Okay.
Alrighty.
See if we can get through the rest of the video without doing that.
It's so frustrating that I even feel the need that I have to answer all these questions on the internet so that people
invasive
don't ask
questions.
random blind people
Okay,
in
Don't ask people.
Yes.
We covered this quite a lot in the Google autocomplete video.
Oh, okay. I need to watch that.
It's available in 3 parts or as a supercut.
Yes.
Basically, Julian and I drank quite a lot, and that was a good laugh. That was. I highly recommend it.
If I may be so bold as to ask, what is the most invasive question you've been asked that you're willing to share?
Um, they're just stupid questions like, how do blind people have sex? Like, well, if you don't know,
When a blind person and another person have consent and are mutually interested.
did your parents not have the talk with you?
Zookeeper, zookeeper, those two monkeys are killing each other.
Most things are the same, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see what
seriously.
And I feel
Let's see
that
what
I need
she's
to
been
do this
asked.
because I've had so many invasive questions in my real life, my entire life. And I'm not talking like, how do you use a computer? Or how do you do your makeup? How do you cross the street? Fine. But when people ask me, how do you know when to stop wiping your butt? How do you know when you're on your period? Is sex better because you're blind? Stop it right now. Why is my Uber driver asking me this? Why is my random server asking me this?
I feel like
See-
the question about how do you know when you're on your period is probably something she's been asked by men.
Yeah,
Or anyone who's never experienced a period. So
I've never been asked questions like that by a stranger. I don't know.
okay.
America is just generally more stupid or
Well, more rude, I think, in
more
some
rude,
ways.
perhaps. Yeah, but yeah, I've been asked most of those questions, apart
God.
from the
Period one.
period one. But I don't feel I'd be able to provide a satisfactory answer to them.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's so
weird.
stupid.
And I
Sorry, I didn't realize you were still talking, so I stopped it
Oh,
straight
oh,
away.
well, oh, fine. Well, just okay. Ooh, there's damn
I
women
stopped
won't shut
it,
up.
but there's a delay on the iPad.
No, that's fair. Do continue.
saw a video from another blind person recently, and they were like, I see all these like blind social media creators talking about how people ask them how they know when to stop wiping, and I've never been asked that. Is this like a real question blind people get? And the comment section was like
It is.
totally a mixed bag. There was like half people were like, no, I've also never been asked this, and then the other half were like, yeah, how have you never been asked that? I've been asked this so many times. I remember being asked like, how do you get dressed? Like, how do you put clothes on? How do you
See, these could just be, especially that could be a genuine question. You don't know if they were naked.
I mean, I admit I went to uni with a blind girl and I never asked her, but I did sort of think about because she had really good outfits. Like she always looked really put together and she just had some really nice tops and everything. And so I never asked because I was like, oh, it feels a bit rude to ask. But I did sort of think like, how do you know that's I guess you would have to rely on other people or the description. I mean, this was what 2002, so we didn't quite have the accessibility
No.
on and the internet that we have now. So I suppose you would just have to rely on, whoever is helping you, assisting you if you're going shopping with somebody. Or in modern cases, going off the description on the screen. But I do sort of wonder, like, how do you know that you're not wearing like orange pants and a purple and green striped top or something? Like,
See, I have a very simple solution to this problem in that I don't care.
well, there's that.
So, well,
I mean, she's very fashionable. She's wearing I like her. She's got a nice sort of blue beret on, and she's got a blue background, and she's wearing a nice sweater that's mostly blue with some colored stripes down the side. So, and this is the only video of hers I've seen, but I'm assuming that a lot of the rest of her videos she's also quite put together, and so I think she does care about what she wears and how she looks, which is fine.
yeah, I'm not criticizing. It's just
Yeah, no,
I
absolutely
don't.
not. Absolutely not. But James is suggesting just wear black. I do usually just wear black. The problem is sometimes your black don't match because they're different shades of black, which is really annoying.
All my clothes are Vanta black.
I swear I'm buying this t-shirt. I am not Anish Kapoor. I'm not associated with Anish Kapoor. Oh my God, I want that. Stuart Semple, you need to make that clothing line. But yeah, so I mean, I have wondered now and then, how do blind people choose their clothes? I mean, you can obviously tell enough to know, is this long sleeve, is it short sleeve, what sort of material it is, and that sort of thing. But things like matching colors,
I mean,
I've
it's easier
always
now because you can just lay an outfit out on the bed and get one of the many AI camera apps to describe it to you.
well, yeah, yeah, and that is the difference, between 2020 technology and what when did those apps started? Like 10 years ago. So
Yeah, I think Tap Tap C was one of the first ones. I think that came out. That's not AI. That doesn't work on AI, or it didn't then. It's more how Google image search used to work.
no.
But I think that came out in around 2015 or 16.
Oh, okay.
There'll be tech nerds who watch this later who shout at me.
Yell at
But
you.
yeah,
God, Dave, what are you blind? Came out far earlier than that.
I live in a post and pre-pandemic world now. Everything was before or after, and that's it. I have no.
Yes,
So let's carry on.
indeed.
Eat food. And some of those aren't as invasive as
Ooh,
like
I
how do you
want
know
to
when to
eat
stop
food.
wiping or is sex better because you're blind? But they're still like
See, the thing is, if she's got RP, her sight will have deteriorated. As far as I understand the condition, she would have had better sight and it's got worse and worse.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if she always categorizes herself as always having been some level of blind, how would she even be able to answer that question? It's a stupid
Mm,
question to ask anybody.
yes,
Is
that's very
something
true.
better when you're... Well, I don't know, because I haven't
Yeah,
been anything else.
yeah, exactly, exactly. James has made a good point. If you see what some sighted people wear, being blind is not necessarily a major issue to fashion choice. That's a very good point, James.
these types of questions that make me feel like you assume I'm an idiot. I'm a full grown adult and you don't think I can eat food or get dressed on my own? I don't like it. Come here on the internet and ask me or other blind creators who openly say they're fine to answer those questions, but don't be going up to blind strangers and thinking it's okay to ask them these kinds of things. Number
I agree.
Hmm. That's where you weaponize it back, and they're like, oh, how do you even eat? I don't know. How do you even think with a brain that small?
I'm not sure what number we're on.
We're up to
I
number
think
9. She's
number
about
9.
to start number
Okay.
9.
9. The fact that society treats blind people and disabled people in general like we should be grateful for every opportunity, that we are so lucky to get those things. When
Okay, I have thoughts.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Settle in. Do tell.
I maintain that now is the best time ever to be a blind person with
Fair.
available technology. Um, you, if a lot of the apps and things that make life a lot easier are free.
Hmm.
Technology's generally cheaper than it's ever been. Um, I don't think I don't think I've experienced people thinking that I should be thankful for it. I am. I could have grown up as a blind person 100 years ago and only been
Mm.
able to be a piano tuner.
You're really milking that piano tuner joke. The worst part is, like, what's that movie with Jet Li and Morgan Freeman? And yes, he's a blind piano tuner. Oh, I need to look that one up. It's a good movie.
I think it often goes the other way, though. I think a lot of, especially in the blind community, people are coming across as very entitled. Like, how come everything isn't exactly how it should be just to cater for me? Well,
Yeah,
the answer to
yeah.
that question is the majority of people are, and you're probably not allowed to say able bodied anymore, and businesses want to make money. So they cater to the largest demographic.
Yeah.
It's a cool bonus if somebody thinks, oh, we'll get a Braille menu or whatever. If you require
Yeah.
Braille menus, contact Tobias Finney.
But then even you say that not all blind people can read Braille.
No.
So, and that's not to say that's, it would still be great if you did. But, as you say, I mean, and that just kind of proves the point more that, not all disabled people are created equal. Not all blind people are the same level of blind. Not all deaf people are the same level of deaf. Not all insert disability here are insert disability here
Yeah.
level kind of.
I mean, a world of true disability equality would be amazing, but no business can function like that. You can't make everything perfect for everyone.
Yeah.
And especially if you're running a small business, you go for the people who are going to buy most of your shit, I have a
Yeah,
feeling she will disagree with me.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, and if your business market is, you know, assistance things for the blind, then absolutely make your business as blind friendly as possible. But if your business is seeing eye posters,
Yeah.
then you're not really trying. I don't. I'm kind of mentally. How would you make a seeing eye poster for the blind? Don't think the concept really translates into Braille. Hmm.
I mean, if you own a rollerblade shop, you probably don't need wheelchair access.
Well, yeah, it's yeah.
Like telescopes, you don't need Braille catalogs,
Sorry, my brain is just imagining strapping rollerblades to Terry's wheelchair.
I'm generalizing, but
Yeah, no, it's just the really funny mental image in my head. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that's my sister runs a horse riding school for sighted people because the majority of sighted people ride horses. Yes, blind people can ride horses. She actually used to work for a company that the which taught people with disabilities to ride. It's not her area of expertise, but she has done it. She's had training in it. Um, but yeah, as you say, you got to go to where it's like trying to sell alcohol to you know teetotalers or something. Like
yeah.
it's just doomed to fail.
Your tequila bar in Yemen probably isn't going to make as
Yeah.
much money as it would in, say, Prague.
Absinthe bars in Prague. Prague is
Yeah.
all about the absinthe bars. Oh man, so many absinthe bars.
Let's see. But I changed her point around.
You did a little bit. But you still agree with the first
People
point.
ask
Yeah.
blind
I agree.
people for free advice, free labor, or completely devalue and undervalue our expertise in a way that they would never do to non-disabled people in that same.
I love that she's complaining about, oh, they're asking for free labor. She says, well, we're reacting to a video on a channel on which I provide free labor,
Yeah.
and I'm, quote, able-bodied, end quote. So,
See, I hear this argument a lot, and I don't think it's true. Anyone who knows a photographer will tell you that people say, oh, do this for me
Yeah.
free of charge. It'll be good exposure for you. It's
Well, any artist knows that. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
it's I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think it's a real thing to complain about. Everybody.
It's certainly not unique to disabled persons to be
Okay,
asked to provide labor for free. It's definitely something that a lot of people, and not even creative people, like, I've got cousins who are lawyers who I had legal trouble once in Australia, and I called my cousin and I was like, so, could you point me to I wasn't asking him for it, partly because it wasn't his area, but I was like, could you point me
Secretly hoping
towards
he'll say,
someone?
"Oh, do it."
Well, no, because I mean, it was. I mean, he did family law, and this was something completely different. Um, And I was just like, do you have somebody that you can recommend to me? And I didn't expect her to give me a discount or whatever because, they were friends and worked together or whatever. So, but a lot of people do expect, oh,
Yeah,
I'll get,
yeah.
mates rates or whatever. Like, so yeah, it's certainly not anything unique to disabled people, that expectation of do it for free or do it for cheap.
I think mates rates is fine, but you have to accept that you're the lowest priority
Yeah.
in that. You
Well,
know,
yeah, true, true.
if you have, say, a friend who's a painter and decorator, and they say, "Oh, I'll do this half price or whatever," then you have to accept that they'll come round on the odd hour that they have,
Yeah,
aside
exactly.
from people who are paying them real money.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Let's see what she has to say.
position, it's very frustrating. And it's so hard because, like, I do love educating and helping people and giving them advice, which is why I do that for free on the internet. I have literally made
Free of charge.
not hundreds, thousands of videos that you can watch across all sorts of platforms, long, short, whatever you want, that are free for you to consume, where I'm sharing my knowledge, my wisdom, my thoughts, and personal perspective and opinions
Her modesty.
on things. But for you to come to me then in like a work setting and ask me to provide hyper specific free consulting for your business, where you will then turn that around and make money off of it, which is, let's be clear, why you're asking, is not a.
Okay, here's the thing. Say no.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can just tell people to fuck off. You
As you
know,
would expect anybody else to do.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can say, well, you either pay up or I don't do it. And if they don't pay up, you don't do it. I mean,
Mm.
it's a rule of
Okay.
capitalism.
And number 10, when disabled people get excluded from the diversity, equity, and inclusion conversation, it
I'm not sure what this even means, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
let's
let
keep
it.
watching. I'm a little,
is
okay, where are you going with
honestly
this?
even more hurtful when other minorities exclude us from the minority conversation than when the general public does it. Because I am
Pity party pyramid.
Is
somebody
this the
who, like,
suffering
majority of my
Olympics?
friends are some kind of minority, and I see so much kinship in other minorities. I see that what we are fighting for is ultimately the same thing. It just looks a little.
No, it's not. Because otherwise, no. Stupid argument. It's not. It's
Well,
like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, well, I suppose, minority, I'm thinking like, okay, let's say black people are, fighting for anti-racism, which white blind people probably aren't experiencing.
yeah,
They're
and to,
they're experiencing bigotry, but it's a different type of bigotry,
but even to
potentially.
compare the discrimination against you as a blind person to what
Hmm.
historically black people have
Well,
gone
yeah,
through is fucking
yeah,
insane.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Bit different. I see that the struggles we have, the discrimination we face, the microaggressions, feeling othered, these are shared experiences. Being bullied, struggling to get equal access to employment, marriage inequality. We all share these struggles.
Ah, she's
Marriage
going with,
inequality?
yeah, in the minority of LGBTQ.
Well, yeah, but again, I mean, that has me thinking, like, okay, I can see you on being bullied. Sure, kids are assholes. I can see you on potentially being discriminated for a job, because some employers would be, being ignorant and therefore hesitant, even though it's a job that a blind person could easily do. The employer would be like, "Oh, I don't know how to work this, so we'll just hire somebody who's not blind and it's easier." But a few other things I'm sitting here like I'm thinking like trans people. Like at least you don't have to fight for medical care the way they do.
Mm,
It's I mean they'll throw medical care. Do you want a guide dog here? Do you want a white stick here? Do you want yeah, okay, maybe not quite
that's
like
not,
that, but
yeah, but
it's certainly more like there's certainly more nobody's necessarily going to question, oh, do you really need a guide dog though? Kind of thing. Like again, I suppose depending, as opposed to
Yeah,
trans people
again,
where it's
this is
like,
a
again, with trans people, it's like, just no, you can't have anything. Like, you want hormones, tough shit. You have to go on the black market or you're not getting it at all. Like, it's not necessarily an equal, um, that yes, there's struggles to all, but the struggles are different, and some struggles are um nowhere near as struggly. That's a new word I invented.
strugglesome.
Strugglesome as others,
I don't
So
think they. I'm usually I get shit for this all the time, but I'm usually on the side of the employer when it comes to
that's interesting.
just from if you can take a step back and look at it. I go for an interview and I've got all the qualifications. I'm perfect for the job, and a sighted person comes in with the same qualifications, the same the same level of qualification for the job. The employer is going to employ the sighted person because A, the chances are they'll be faster at doing the job, and B, they won't have to deal with any adaptions or making sure their computer systems are compatible or whatever. And
Yeah.
especially if you're a small business, that's a real
Well,
consideration.
yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I was actually reading a post the other day on Reddit where somebody was saying their employer they were in a wheelchair and their employer had made all these accommodations, like redoing the kitchen, redoing various desks and everything, so this person could. They spent something
That's
like
amazing.
£15,000. And then the person said, am I a terrible person because they've just spent all this money and I'm now going to leave the job?
Yes.
Yeah, which was
Well,
kind of
no,
the
because Access for Work in the UK will pay.
well, and that's what a lot of the commenters were saying, was that, yeah, there was access for work, and I think they were saying that the boss was like having a go at them, or was going to try and was threatening to bill them, and everybody in the comment, it was like a legal advice post, and yeah, people in the comments were saying, well, there's access for work and these sorts of things that will cover those sorts of necessities. But Terry's made a point about the marriage equality. In America, if you're on disability benefits and you get married to someone, then you can lose some or all of those benefits and are expected to live off your spouse's income. And that's a good point. Um, so I suppose in that sense, it's marriage equality, not necessarily the law says you can't marry. It just comes, well, I mean, all marriage comes with caveats.
Yeah. Again,
um,
yeah, I don't know. Access for Work in the UK will refund employers
mm,
huge amounts of money for any adaptions and stuff they need to make. But
mm,
they do, I believe, have to pay for it and then claim it back in
okay.
a lot of cases.
James is saying he had to leave his job as a loss adjuster because despite adaptations, he couldn't perform properly. And Demi is saying, yeah, she and her partner will never be able to marry because they can't afford it. So I'll
Don't get
shut up on
married.
that one. Well, I mean, it can be easier in some ways. Just give them power of attorney. Uh, and make sure that you're the beneficiary of any insurance. And then if they fall off
Yeah.
a cliff, well, make sure you're on the other side of town and have a good alibi at the time.
All good advice.
That's my marriage advice.
Right. I think we're nearly at the end here. Let's see.
Yeah, well, that's her last point. So let's see if she has
Or many of
anything.
us
It
do.
could be
And
long.
so then when
Mm,
those people who seemingly should understand how it feels also exclude you, it's really hurtful.
It's not your thing.
mm.
Your oh, I suffered too doesn't give you the right to claim um understanding of someone else's or a group's individual suffering. It's just
I suppose in the sense of it's that kind of thing where you would expect empathy, even if they don't fully understand your situation. That whole thing of like, why are you bullying me when you were bullied? You know what it's like. Why, it's that kind of, toxic people sort of spread toxicity around. Um, and they and it's that whole, some people believe they're the exception. Oh, I shouldn't be bullied, but everybody else can be, and I will join in.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you see what Michael wrote in the group?
oh no, I missed it. What's he
Oh, I haven't read it.
Michael's written, reacting to 10 things sighted people do that annoy me. Is one of them having your guests putting up secret notes about you on screen on your birthday podcast, which is what we were doing yesterday.
I haven't the heart to tell him that they get read out.
But yeah, I suppose it's that expectation of empathy and not receiving it is, I guess, a surprise from more minorities who and some more minorities do tear each other down rather than holding each other up.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
Fight your own causes, I think, is probably the answer.
Because I feel like we're in this together. Like when we come together and all fight, it is so much stronger, especially because disability is the only minority that intersects all other minorities. You can be gay and black and in a wheelchair.
What about gender?
You can be an immigrant.
Well, yeah, I mean, trans people can be disabled. It's not, it's not. I think the point she's making is anybody can be disabled regardless of. Yeah. So it can happen to anyone. It can happen to you.
Could happen to you.
Who's transgender. Like you can. It's just like we transcend all minority groups, and so when we then get
I think she's using yeah.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
From those conversations. It's very frustrating, and so many times I will be at events where there's like diversity panels or read articles or watch documentaries about these kinds of topics, and you'll see gender, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation all being represented, and we're not there. And
we might be there. Invisible disabilities.
Well, that's true. I mean, obviously she's speaking collectively as in disabled, not specifically blind people.
Yeah. I think the point she's making is that there's not an individual panel member for...
Yeah, who sort of represents all disabilities. And even if there was, it would be, so you have a deaf representative. What about the blind? There's always going to be those groups. There's always going to be those kind of people. Not that I'm saying she's one of those people. I'm just saying, there's always those types.
I think that would be the problem. You can have a black person or a gay person, but you can't have one person on a panel to represent disability.
Well, that's true. That's true. Although I suppose, you could have like a gay person who's supposed to represent the entire umbrella, alphabet umbrella squad, as I like to think of them. In a loving way. Umbrellas, I like umbrellas. They're cute.
I can't keep up with the letters.
Terry's saying when LGBTQIA, I always have to think to say it's IA, not AI, IA. IA plus, even though I'm reading it out, I still have to think it before I say it. Places ignore accessibility needs because there are a high percentage of disabled LGBTQIA plus people. It's frustrating. I can't speak on what the percentage of that demographic is. I will trust Terry because Terry is a member of the squad in both disability and LGBTQIA plus.
See, Terry's the ultimate panel member.
Yeah, you see, that's
what they need. Panel, Terry.
That's what we need. We need Terry, or even better, some sort of like non-white, queer, disabled. I don't know, poor person. That sounds terrible to say, but because it's always part of class is part of it. That's like the ultimate superpower of minority. I am minority person.
Minority man.
I was gonna say man, but then I was gonna say I'm minority person.
Yes.
That's my superpower. Is I represent all minorities in one go.
That's really frustrating to feel like even in the conversations where we should be safe, we're not. Some food for thought if you're a fellow minority. Anyways, that is all 10.
Okay, cool. Good. We're done.
Um, yeah, I get where she's going at the end.
I was
There.
going to say, now you can close it. It's fine. You can close it now.
I get where she's going.
Yeah. I mean, and you didn't disagree with any of her points.
No, just
So 10 out of
Yeah.
10, she's right.
she's definitely.
She just harped on a bit. Just needs to chill a little more. Just needs to like chillax and deal with it. It sounds terrible. I'm totally the person to have this conversation with because I'm just so disabled and such a minority.
Thing
I'm
is
a
that
cis
life is
white
hard
woman.
for everyone. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, even us straight cis white women who don't get objectified ever still have our struggles. Um, but yeah, we all have our difficulties and we all have our issues. And yeah, I think the world in some ways could afford to be more empathetic in general and more aware.
See,
That whole infantilization and the whole condescension and the making assumptions about touching. I mean, again, just a general rule of life. Don't touch people without consent. Like, why is that so hard?
this sounds terrible coming from the Blind Dave YouTube channel, but I think a lot of the problem is people become like their identity is their disability or their gender or whatever, and I think it needs to be more. It's a part of you. It isn't you.
Yeah.
And if you spend your entire time fighting for every little cause or arguing every single point, then what's the point?
Yeah.
You have to live as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous making anything too much your personality, especially to the point of potentially gatekeeping or where you have nothing outside that. I mean, I identify as a metalhead and I'm for sure passionate about heavy metal, but there's more to it than just that. I'm not solely that.
And the
There's
metal
certain
community can be very gatekeepy.
Oh fuck yeah. Especially the more extreme, genres, the grind people and the black metal people and whew, oh boy. They're we won't go into that. But yeah, exactly. And it comes down to don't ever make your personality just one thing because it's fucking annoying if nothing else.
Well, there's your life advice from two white people.
Two straight white people. Two straight white cis people.
Stop fucking moaning all the time.
Have you tried not being whatever the problem is here? Have you just tried not being queer or not being blind or not being black or not being female or whatever? Just take some turmeric, right? Sit with a crystal and think positive thoughts. That's all you got to do. It's a cure to everything. Bye-bye cancer. It's all good.
Does anybody have anything they want to say in the chat
what do we
before
got
we
here?
get completely demonetized? Going to YouTube hell for this, I think.
Yeah, I think we're already
It's fun
there,
though.
pal. Yeah, no, it's fun. Terry says humans are multifaceted and we should enjoy that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Fuck
absolutely.
yeah. Hell yeah. Tristan's saying don't be annoying. A good point for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. See, I was on a roll. We are your gurus. We need to start like a cult, Dave.
Do you remember when people you'd say to someone would say to you, "Oh, how you doing?" and you'd say, "Yeah, fine," and that was it. You'd say,
Yeah.
"How are you doing?" and they'd say, "Fine," and then you'd both go about your day. We need to bring that back.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think pretty much the chat is basically like, yep, we agree with you. Yep, you're good. Yep.
I don't think my positions are particularly radical.
No, they're not particularly radical nor too ostentatious or too controversial. That's the word I'm looking for. Why did I get ostentatious when I was going for controversial? Jesus Christ. Brain, have you ever tried like working?
Yeah. Have you ever tried turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them? We're so busy. Well, I'll make time.
Never gets old. Ah, dear. No, but this was fun. This was good. I think we did some. I think this was a less bottom of the barrel reaction video. At least you weren't sitting there going, oh yeah, good point. No, you engage with it, so we can get away with it.
Well, yeah, how long have we been going? The
I
video was 29 minutes, I
25
think?
minutes, 25
25
minutes
minutes.
long. We've been on for, I don't know, an hour or two. We talk a lot. I have no idea.
Oh, it says on the thing.
Oh yeah, it should say, shouldn't it? Oh, it's not telling me. It's being a word I can't say on YouTube. 2 hours, Terry says. There you
Fair
go.
enough.
We turned a 25-minute video to 2 hours.
There we go. We certainly can't be accused of just
Yeah.
copying the video.
Yeah, lazy content. No, we engaged, damn it.
Yeah, I'd like
Well-
to do more video commentary.
I was gonna say minus 20 minutes it took because you kept closing it and having to reopen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's the point, yeah. But yeah, I've wanted to try that for ages, so.
Yeah, no, and hey, as an experiment to be able to get it working, you managed it, so that's great. That's another skill in the YouTube
don't have to
abilities
la-
column.
Don't have to learn how to use OBS now.
Yay! Except now Tristan isn't your Sheen Square bitch. He's going to tell you to do it yourself from now on.
Well, Tristan can do it quicker, so you know.
You're not supposed to care about that, Dave. He's taking away your independence. He's infantilizing you. Oh God, definitely going to hell. Oh well, I'd rather go to hell because I'd rather be amongst all my friends and
Yeah,
family.
yeah. I won't
and
know
all my
anybody
friends.
in
Yeah, I won't know anybody. I'll be like, who the fuck are you lot? Jesus Christ. How do I get downstairs? I don't like it. Let me downstairs. Where's the escalator? I'll just jump off a cloud and see what happens. Terry says, you did a great screen recording for an old guy who is slightly younger than them. Yeah, how does it feel being old? No, you're really that old. Younger than me.
Same
Austin.
same as yesterday, really.
Same as the day before.
Yeah. I think you reach a certain age and it's just another step on the
Yeah, it's
on
just
the
another
decline.
day, isn't it? James has written hello is other people and then clarified that he meant hell. But hello is other people too. Yeah. Hell and hello, both very reminiscent of the other.
Indeed. How many people did we end up with?
We got 12. Well, we got 11 watching because one of them is me. So that's pretty good. We had a couple of trolls, but thank you, Tristan and Terry, for taking care of them. So good thing you gave Terry those mod powers after all. I knew they would only use them for good. Yeah. Anything else you want to say on this Thursday
I
night?
don't think so.
Well, good.
Gonna go and get something to eat, I think now.
Fair enough. I'm gonna fuck around for a few hours and then go to bed.
Where is...
I do now.
There we go, that's the button.
Where's the end button? Where's the end button?
Well, thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you for joining in. Thank
We'll
you,
do
Dave,
something
for...
similar again at some point.
Yes,
Thank you,
for
Lorelei,
including
for
me.
making it worth doing. I feel that sitting there on my own doing it probably would have been less interesting. But...
At least I could talk through the mildly awkward moments when you had to get the video back up. So there you go. I'm your
Goodbye,
halftime show.
everybody.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Until next time.